So just to let you know, what we're working on today is RL 9-10.3, where we analyze how complex characters develop over the course of the text, and RL 9-10.2, where we determine the theme, the message of the story. So number one, what is theme? Remember, if you know this, then you don't have to write it down. But if you don't, then do so. So a theme can be found everywhere, right? In literature, art, movies, short films, anything, right? So the theme is just the moral. What lesson can you learn? So after I read a story or watch a movie, I will probably think about, what is the author trying to teach me? So a theme is an underlying truth, right? A universal truth, right? So you're not gonna just go and say, the theme of this book is Taylor Swift is the best artist ever, right? That's not a universal truth. That's kind of like an opinion, right? A universal truth is kind of like, what I learned from this book is that love can conquer all. So theme, right? Expresses the author's opinion or raises a question about human nature or the meaning of the human experience. When writers write, they're always questioning the world that we're living in, right? They get in it for some reason, whether it's Star Wars, whether it's Teen Titans, they get in the information and the inspiration from real world stuff, right? So you can take what you're seeing and adapt it to your real life. And that's the purpose of the theme. Are y'all ready to practice it? See? All right. So Angie's loved to draw. She made colorful designs of people's names with bright hearts and flowers. But she lost on markers. So she borrowed her teacher. The school day was ending, but Angie wanted to keep coloring. So she took the teacher's markers home and lost them in her messy room. She came back to school the next day and wanted to color again. So she asked the teacher for more markers. The teacher replied, "Sure, Angie, but this is the last pack." Angie said she would be careful. But by the end of the day, the markers were scattered all over the floor, and the custodian swept them up and disposed of them. When Angie came in the next day, she asked the teacher for more markers, but she was disappointed to find that there weren't any more. "I don't know where all of the markers went," said the teacher, "but I don't have them." Angie had to draw her pictures with drag pencils. What do you think is the lesson here?
Take care of stuff.
Huh?
Take care of things, don't have them.
Take care of things so you can have them. Why wouldn't the message be, Angie should know how to take care of stuff? Huh?
That's specific to Paul.
Right, it's specific to the character, right? So remember, when we asking for the theme, we're not asking, what did Angie learn? I'm glad I heard the story about Angie, but now I don't care about Angie after I hear her story. I care about what you think. What have you learned from Angie's actions? Does that make sense? So your sentence then would be, what I learned from the story is blank, blank, blank. Not what Angie learned from the story is. So right, take care of shared resources. Some things will not be replenished after they're exhausted, right? Like Mason stated. So this one, I'm going to go and use a commercial. Right, so while we watch this commercial,
For a limited time, get up to an additional $30 off new shoes from your favorite brands at Famous
we'll be
Footwear.
right back after this commercial break.
Is this the land?
Wait, isn't this the rough one?
Mm-hmm. So we'll watch this video, and then after that, I'll give you about 30 seconds to a minute to discuss in your group what's the theme of this video, of this commercial. Ready, set, go.
History promised? Here, within these lines. On this concrete court. This patch of turf. Here, you're defined by your actions. Not your looks or beliefs. Equality should have no boundaries. The bonds we find here should run past these lines. Opportunity should not discriminate. The ball should bounce the same for everyone. Worth should outshine color.
know some of y'all saw y'all boo in there. Alright, so I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds or to a minute to talk to your group and just talk about what do you think is the theme here? What did the producer or the writer want you to get from this?
Quality is like in sports. It's just how well.
Alright? Can we bring it back in 3, 2, 1, 0? Alright.
I need that to work.
So from watching this commercial, right, with LeBron, Michael B. Jordan, my boo Alicia Keys, before she betrayed me, for by marrying Swiss Beats, what was the lesson you think the author or the producer tried to convey to you? I'm not. Everyone's equal, right? What else? What you get, Isai?
Equality has no boundaries.
Equality has no boundaries. I like that. Right? Right? You are not defined by what you look like, but the work you do. Equality has no color or no bounds. It should be available for all. Equality should not be based off of color. Right? Do y'all get the thing?